Hey, this is Dakota Free Press at the beautiful Sutton Ranch out here in Gregory County on the banks of the Missouri River, and we're with freshly announced gubernatorial candidate, Democratic State Senator Billie Sutton. Senator Sutton, how are you feeling today?
Pretty good. It was a great day. Beautiful. I couldn't ask for better weather, I assure you of that.
Can't beat that. Now, Senator Sutton, you've chosen to run for governor. Tell us, why run for governor now, and why are you the right guy to be South Dakota's next governor?
Sure. I have no interest in being in Washington. We did consider that as an option. You know, I'm termed out in the Senate, but I ultimately decided I love South Dakota. I think we can put our values of hard work and integrity and honesty to work for South Dakotans. And it's something that we so desperately need in our state government. A state government that works as hard and is as honest as the people of South Dakota. That's what I'm looking to do.
Now, Senator Sutton, I mean, you're a lifetime resident here in Gregory County from Burke, former rodeo guy. You know, you're known out here in West River. It's obvious your appeal to that part of South Dakota. Tell us what the folks sitting in Sioux Falls or up in Aberdeen, the city folks, will find appealing about you as their governor.
I think they'll find appealing that I'm also a businessman. I work at a bank, and I'm an investment executive, and so I understand, you know, the struggles that real people are having, and that's the important thing overall, whether you're East River or West River, to talk to people on their level. Don't talk at them, but meet them, learn what's important to them, and focus on trying to improve people's lives. And that's not a East River, West River divide. And so I think we'll be very successful on both sides of the river of bringing everybody together. My whole legislative career has been about uniting people for the greater good. And that's what we're going to do in this race.
Sure. Now, maybe in a similar vein, you're the only Democrat who's declared for governor, so there's no primary race yet, but,
Sure.
You know, it could happen. So in terms of your fellow Democrats, what do you have to offer, say, the Bernie Sanders Democrats of South Dakota? How do you appeal to them?
I think we appeal to them through an economic message. I'm talking about the working class and how we improve the lives of people that are finding it harder and harder to put food on the table, even though they're working harder and harder. And that's something that is so real in South Dakota for so many people. We have 4 or 5 of the poorest counties in the nation in South Dakota, and we're not doing justice to those people.
Now, in your speech today, in your announcement speech, you talked a lot about corruption, the Gear Up scandals, the EB5 scandals, both of which, coincidentally, you know, erupted in your district as a legislator. You saw them happen to your friends and neighbors. Tell us how you, as governor, fix this culture of corruption as you spoke of in your speech.
Well, first of all, two-party government works when you have checks and balances. And that's one of the first things that needs to happen, is have checks and balances in peer. We don't have that right now. We've had 40 years of one-party rule, and that needs to change in order to move South Dakota forward, in order to stop some of these things that have happened. And so it comes down to putting people in positions that are where they're honest and have integrity, and they're focused on doing the right thing and not sweeping things under the rug, because we've seen that too often.
Okay. Now, tell us, and I know it's early, but let's look across the fence at your potential opponents. The Republicans have a primary. The front runners, of course, are Congresswoman Kristi Noem and Attorney General Marty Jackley. Do you have a sense yet of what your openings are against each of those candidates? How do you stack up and beat those two pretty strong, pretty well-funded Republicans?
You know, I think we're just going to stick to focusing on our campaign and the job that we're going to do for South Dakota. Whatever shakes out in that primary will shake out, and then we'll take it head on, just like we and I have every day. And so we're going to focus on our campaign and talking to South Dakotans on their level and not worry about the fray.
All right, and last question. We just announced it's May 31st. We're here in Gregory County. What comes next in the immediate future for the Sutton for Governor campaign?
Well, we're going to get out there and start talking to people that want to get on board with our race, and we're going to have to focus on raising money. Unfortunately, in politics, it takes money to win, and we're going to have to raise money to do that. But that's something I hope to change in the future, to make politics less about money and more about people in the future.
All right, Senator Billie Sutton from District 21, Burke, Gregory County, now running for governor in 2018. Thank you for your time today, Senator.
Thanks, Corey.